Hi guys, so today I am here with my 27-week pregnancy update for you all. 27 weeks marks the end of my second trimester, so I am now officially in my third trimester, which is absolutely crazy. It's like the craziest thing. We are literally at the home stretch right now. Like it is almost time, which is crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the baby this past week. The What to Expect app says that the baby was the size of a cucumber, and then it says, for a baby, it's time to trade in the old crown to rump measurement for a new head to toe standard. So what are your baby's stats this week? 15 inches, more than a foot long, and triple or even quadruple what it was in week 12. Her weight is creeping up the charts as well, coming in at just over 2 pounds. More big news, your baby may recognize your voice by now, so feel free to serenade your belly. So that is everything that has been going on with my baby this past week. As far as symptoms go for me, I haven't been experiencing anything new, which is nice. Everything has just been sort of like consistently okay. The only thing I've been noticing is obviously that my stomach is getting a lot bigger. It's kind of growing, I think, day by day, and it varies day by day. Like today, I think it's a lot bigger than it's been in a while, but at the same time, some days it's smaller, some days it's bigger, if that makes any sense. So today it feels big, but you never know. So other than that, exciting things that happened this past week were that Brian and I had another doctor's appointment. We had it on Friday, and we went in, we had just like a regular checkup appointment, and then we also had the glucose testing as well. So at the regular appointment, we went to that first. We obviously did a weight gain to see how much weight I've gained, and since my last appointment, which was 4 weeks ago, I think, I gained 5 pounds, so I am now at 120, so I've officially gained 20 pounds this entire pregnancy, which is crazy. I know a lot of people have been telling me they've gained a lot more or a lot less, and everybody's different. I know with my mom was, I think she was actually smaller than me when she got pregnant with me. I was her first kid, and she gained 50 pounds, which I think is absolutely crazy. Just thinking about 20 pounds to me just seems like a lot, but then when you guys, tell me 50, 75, 100, I'm just like, wow, like I couldn't even imagine. I have gained 5 pounds and 20 pounds overall. The checkup appointment went really great. He measured my fundal height, the baby's fundal height, which is measuring up perfectly. You're supposed to measure the centimeters to like your weeks that you're at. So when I went, I was 27 weeks like this past week, and I was 27 centimeters. So you're supposed to measure up kind of exactly. So I'm right on track for that. We heard the baby's heartbeat, everything is okay. We didn't have any tests done previously, so he didn't have to tell me of any results or anything. But so far, he's just been saying that everything has been going good for us. We haven't had any complications so far, which is really good, really, really relaxing to me, because I am the biggest worrywart ever, and I get so nervous. So I'm glad about that. We do have another doctor's appointment on the 12th, and that's going to be our final ultrasound. It's the third trimester final ultrasound, unless of course they see something wrong. So we're gonna have one more ultrasound to check if the baby has flipped, so that way she is head basically ready to come out sort of situation. So we're gonna check that, but that'll be our last ultrasound unless they see something wrong. But that appointment is the 12th. Also at my appointment on Friday, we did our glucose test, and the doctor hasn't called me since then. So far I'm thinking, since he hasn't called, my results came back negative, which is good. But anyway, so the glucose test was, I don't know. I just went into this glucose test super confident. If you're unaware of what the glucose test is, I'm pretty sure every single pregnant person takes a glucose test, a glucola test. It's basically to test if you have gestational diabetes, and you take it around this time in your pregnancy. And I'm pretty sure every single pregnant person does it. But I went into the test extremely confident because I had read things online. I had read so many like forums and articles, and so many people were saying how it was like a piece of cake. It was just like a really orange soda-y sugary drink, and then everything's fine. So I went in there extremely confident, and I probably shouldn't have, because it was probably one of the worst experiences of my entire life. So basically you drink this, it's not a 2 liter, it's not a 2 liter, it's not like a bigger can. It's just like a little kind of juice container full of this orange drink. My hospital only had the orange one. They didn't have any other flavors, and you have to drink it in 5 minutes, and it's like the worst tasting thing I've ever tasted in my entire life. Mind you, I hate orange soda, and it tasted like flat orange soda with like loads of sugar. Like it was probably the most sugary thing I've ever, like probably worse than like pure sugar. Like that's how bad it tasted. but you have to drink it in 5 minutes, and that was fine. I did it. I was like, whatever, I'll drink it in 5 minutes. And then you wait an hour, and then you get your blood taken to test, you know, your blood levels and everything like that. So the first like 20 minutes I was good. I was just really relaxed. I was just kind of sitting there watching TV, wasn't really doing much. But then like my stomach really started hurting. I got really sick almost from it. Like I felt extremely nauseous. Like it honestly felt like the drink just sat like a brick in my stomach. Like it literally felt like it just was sitting there. So it made me feel so disgustingly sick. Like as soon as my time was up, I was like, take my blood. I want to get out of here. I want to eat something. I'm done. So they took my blood and I was fine. And you know, my doctor said he would call me if the results came back positive, and he hasn't called back yet, which is very exciting because I do not want to take the 3-hour one. That does not sound like a good time. And yeah, so I absolutely hated the glucose test. It's different for everybody. It just was not what I wanted. And even coming home and like even still after eating, I still felt sick from it. Like I could still taste it and it was disgusting. So that's how that went. That was fun. We actually had our baby shower on Sunday, which was a lot of fun as well. Brian's stepmom put that on for us, and she just invited a lot of like her family and friends, a lot of people we didn't really know, but it was totally fine. It's nice to be around loved ones and people that are excited, and it was just a good time. Honestly, it was exactly what I wanted my baby shower to be, which was like southern cooked food, like a dinner, and then everyone just hanging out. Like I didn't want it to be like a big deal. I really just wanted to eat and just kind of hang out with people, and that's exactly what it was, and I was super excited about that. So we had our baby shower. Other than that, everything has been sort of normal. I did talk to my doctor because I had thought I was having Braxton Hicks contractions last week, and I didn't want to talk to you guys about it until I talked to my doctor because I wasn't sure. I thought they were, but I wasn't really sure, and he was telling me that sometimes you can have them, you know, this early, and you know, it's where everything tightens up and you have little contractions. But at this point, I don't think they were Braxton Hicks because I only had 2, and they weren't, like, obviously they weren't consistent because they would be Braxton Hicks, if this makes any sense. There was only 2, there wasn't more than 2, and it just happened within like a 23-minute time period, but it wasn't as painful as I expected it to be. Like it was pretty bad, but it wasn't like super bad. I don't know if that makes any sense. This video is crazy. But yeah, so that's how that went. I talked to my doctor about it, and he said they probably were, but just to kind of watch them, and I haven't had any since, which is fine. Otherwise, other than that, everything's been pretty good, pretty consistent. Like I said, our next appointment is the 12th, so you guys will see that appointment talked about in our 30-week update, or 29 or 30 week update. You guys will see that being talked about. But yeah, that's basically it for this update. I will show you guys my bump. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little kind of like crazy because I'm like losing my mind right now because I'm literally ready to go to visit my parents for the holidays, and I'm just like so scatterbrained it's not even funny. So I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Go ahead and subscribe to me if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys. So this is what it looks like with a shirt this week. And then here it is. A lot bigger than it has been in the past, of course.